you.
Well, I feel like doing the hustle, but can you tell me a little bit about the band?
Well, it's an R&B band. The name of our band is called Snack Bracket. It's five people in the band: keyboard, bass, drummer, and guitar.
Can you introduce the guys? Shawn?
Sure. This is the drummer Brian Humphreys. He's the drummer, and over here, this guy Arvo Ray.
Okay, everybody say hello, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Okay, finally made it to TV.
Hi, we made it to TV.
Yeah.
Hi.
Shawn, this is a regular gig for you?
We've been doing this gig for a few months. We try to do a gig here maybe once or twice a month, and on a Saturday night.
You still into art?
I'm still doing art, yeah.
Okay,
full time. This is part time.
Are you selling anything?
I'm selling some work. I mean, sometimes I get lucky and I sell some work. And
what's your love? Your love of music, your love of art, or is it a different thing?
Well, I think I have to do both things. I've been so used to like being an artist and painting, and it's something that my mind just goes to. Like whenever I find downtime, it's usually when I'm working in the studio or...
The studio, okay, we're going to pass it over to this gentleman because I understand you're doing some recordings.
That's right. We're attempting to do one tonight, in fact, and hopefully if all goes well, we'll get something that we can throw down onto a tape and perhaps send to some other clubs in hopes of getting some more work throughout the city.
For any type of band, maybe for some young musicians, do you have any advice you can give them to, go out and get work?
Well, I don't think there's any other piece of advice that we can give one another other than just hustle.
Yeah, that's what it's
You
all
have to be aggressive, absolutely.
Get a nice demo tape together, even if it's like, like 4-track demo tape. It doesn't matter, just hand it out, try to get gigs to people who are booking.
How long has the band been together?
I guess this incarnation's been together about 4 months. The band itself, I guess, has been together for about, it hasn't been a year yet.
No.
We're still in our infancy.
Yeah, for 4 or 5 months.
How did you guys hook up? Was it like an ad in Now magazine, or is there a good story that you can tell me?
Via the grapevine. I had an 11-piece band called the Soul Foundation, and at the time I was looking for a vocalist, and a mutual friend of Shawn and myself had referred Shawn to me, and it was then that we hooked up.
Okay, your influences. I'm hearing the 70s groove stuff, but maybe you can tell me what got you guys going with this project and this particular genre, which is...
I guess it reflects our record collections more than anything else.
Just music our parents listened to and our parents introduced us to.
Any of the standard R&B, pop-based music from the 70s and 60s, from anything from Sam and Dave to George Benson, Otis Redding, Marvin Gaye,
Bill Withers.
Yep, we cover a lot of the mainstream black artists. We try and cover.
And we don't even have a black guy here.
Yeah,
that's okay though. Okay, just a second. Okay, anything I can ask? Anything else you guys think of?
Well, I would have said where we might be playing in the future. We're going to be back here again.
Yeah.
We're shopping for gigs right now.
Where are we anyway? So
we're at Bar Italia, 582 College Street.
And when's the next time you guys will be playing?
March 28th, is it?
March 28th, yeah.
And your next art show?
My next art show. I have a show right now at the Candy Factory that will be going on until the 28th or the 1st or the 2nd of February or something like that, and then I'm hooking some other things up.
Okay. And while I think of it, we do have some art clips of Shawn, and we will go to that clip right now. We will. Anyways, gentlemen, I want to thank you. I really enjoyed the show, and keep it up. Okay.
All right, Mo. Peace.
To our cameraman Mo, and to the viewers of the scene, keep in touch because we got a lot of good things coming down. Okay. Peace.
Where am I from? I'm from Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What part? What part of Halifax?
Armdale. Well, I'm from Halifax. So
yeah. It's good, man. See, we have here Shawn Skier representing Toronto, representing Halifax. Very good artist. And we got him here for Black Art Television today. Man, you got some excellent work, man.
Thanks.
I've known Shawn for a number of years. I met him the first time I met him is when I saw his work at the Cameron House. That's about 4 or 5 years ago. And I want to know who that artist was, man, who did these works. And I just so happened to meet him at a party, and we've been associated since, man. You know, we had an up and down like me. I get in trouble with everybody, you know. I'll even knock out your mama. All right? So Mama's gonna knock you out.
Well, this piece, this is the recent piece I've been working on the last few days, and it's sort of, I never know where the piece is going to go or what it's going to look like. I just sort of like, I have an inspiration of like sculpture or color, and I'm influenced by a lot of African sculpture now. So I'm incorporating my sort of a stylistic approach with color, and see how everything like reflects and bounces off each other, and there's like no limitation. I think I'm inspired by a lot of things, like a lot of people's work, associate artists, people I've done shows with. I think I'm more inspired not so much by people's work, but how people work and their method, and that everybody is sort of really distinguished.
Okay, Shawn, what's your vision of the future, man? How do you see yourself in 5 years? I've been asking everybody that same question. I know you're bored of it, but you know what? It's an important question. What do you see yourself doing in 5 years, man?
Well, in 5 years, I expect to still be continuing doing my art and doing illustration and design and stuff like that with my touch.
Okay. 5 years, you want to be doing the same thing? Then you want a little bit more money?
It won't be the same. It won't be the same. It'll probably be bigger because I'll have more space.